What's good with you people? Louthewritersports back with you once again. Hope everybody taking care of themselves, staying safe out there, basically living their lives. Okay, let's talk about the main topic that everybody been talking about today. The Odell Beckham situation. So things did not work out with the Cleveland Browns. Wow, a shocker. Like nobody didn't see that coming. Everybody knew that Odell and the Cleveland Browns were not going to last forever. Everybody knew that Odell and Baker Mayfield wasn't a good combination because you dealing with a young quarterback trying to make a name for himself. You dealing with a veteran player who's been there and back, who makes high priority money, and who feels like he's the best player on whatever team he plays on. So he loved like that not working down Cleveland. I'm not surprised by that because Cleveland has tried everything to try to get their organization back to the way it was back in when Jim Brown and Bernie Kojar and basically when the Browns was good back in the early days of the NFL. So things not working out with Odell Beckham and Baker Mayfield. It's not shocking with me. It's not surprising to me. Now we got to see who was right. Was Odell Beckham right in this whole situation? His dad did put out that video tape where he was wide open, Baker Mayfield not passing the ball. Or was the Browns and Baker Mayfield right in the situation? Only time to tell on who was right, who was wrong. Now, Odell Beckham is on waiver wire. And till he cleared the waiver wires, there's two certain teams you may try to claim him. That's the Chicago Bears and Seattle Seahawks. Because I was watching today, they talking about Beckham going to Kansas City. Going to Kansas City, Baltimore, San Francisco, the Patriots. Like Beckham want to play for a championship, a team that's guaranteed to make the championship. And it's a possibility he may be a Pittsburgh Steelers too. Because Beckham want to play on a team where he's guaranteed to not only go play in the playoffs, but probably win the championship if he stays healthy. That's been the problem for the year for Beckham. He can't stay healthy. Yeah, he had always had ankle problem. He tore his ACL, and he had always had back spasm. Like, if you're gonna play on a team, man, you gotta be available the whole season, available for the whole season, not just part of the season. So salute TJ Sports World. I'm a 49er fan. Like, I'll be fond of seeing Beckham play for my 49ers because we probably need some wide receiver help with Deebo Samuel out there. But I wouldn't mind seeing Beckham on Baltimore either, because that would be interesting with him and Lamar Jackson. But if Beckham does go to Kansas City, when people are projecting that to happen, that'd be whew. That probably put Kansas City back in the driver's seat in their division and the playoff race too. because they've been looking, because Kansas City has been looking for a receiver to play Sammy Watson ever since he left, and this third receiver been kind of hard to find. But I would not be surprised if Chicago or Seattle hop on that right away, because they are part of the waiver wire right now. Beckham may not be happy in Chicago because he wanted to play on the West Coast. And if you understand the reason why he wanted to play on the West Coast, you will understand, because he is dating a personal trainer, an Instagram model, and she lives on the West Coast. And that's probably the reason why Odell want to be moved to the West Coast. And every time that Beckham was playing against San Fran, you would see him before the games, the after game, talking to John Lynch. I don't know if that was a violation of team rules or I just having a conversation with a player, because if San Fran has violated 10 rules, they can lose draft picks over that. So I'd like to know what y'all think about this whole situation. Do you think Odell Beckham will be better on in the West Coast, playing for probably the Raiders, San Fran, San Diego? Now, I know the Browns wanted to make this thing work. They figured having Odell would have made them into a Super Bowl contender. But when you're dealing with a young quarterback up and coming up, and you're dealing with a Debo receiver with a big ego problem, who knows for playing in big games, bright lights, and all that, that ain't gonna work out so well. Like, for example, look at the whole Keyshawn Johnson and John Gruden situation when he was playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They paid that man to go home for the whole season, just like the Eagles paid Terrell Owens to go home for the whole season, because he didn't like the way he felt like the team was not using him enough, even though Donnie McNabb gave him several charges every game. You gotta understand, when you see receivers who don't get the ball thrown enough, who's known for being a wide receiver with who get charges all the time, like you be hearing these people say, "Oh, he's past his prime. He can't play no more. He ain't that great." No, it's a quarter. The situation is different, because when you playing for a quarterback who's not that great, you ain't gonna do no justice. Look at the whole Peyton Manning situation. That 1 year Peyton Manning did not play for the Colts. The Colts team was not the same. And before Peyton Manning got to play for the Broncos, look at that situation. Yeah, Tebow had some decent games, but when Peyton Manning got over there, the Broncos was a whole different team. Like the quarterback can make you into a great player. And if you got the right quarterback, you're gonna be a good decent team. When you don't get the right quarterback, you're just gonna suck. It's that simple. Like Dallas, like look at the last game with Dallas. Even though they won the game, that quarterback did struggle. Like if you have Dak Prescott playing against the Minnesota Vikings, you probably see Dallas win this game, won that game by at least 2 touchdowns. Like you got Dak coming back this Sunday playing against the Denver Broncos. Don't be surprised you see Dak have a 275-yard, 300-yard passing game. Because that's how good that quarterback is as quarterback right now. So basically what I'm saying is the Odell Beckham going to Kansas City made that team into a Super Bowl favorite. Who knows? But he probably guaranteed to put up better numbers with Mahomes than he is with Baker. Like Baker this year as a quarterback trying to get his new deal, trying to get that new top 5 quarterback type of money. With Riley, to me, yeah, he gonna get it, but he gonna put the Browns in a bad situation for the next couple of years, hold them hostage. Like I look at it like this. I look at it like this. You had like Baker wanted to spread the ball out, but the Browns felt like he was not ready to basically be a quarterback. So have like a 30+ passing game when it came there. Because right now they start winning games when they start running the ball more. Like they tried to make Baker throw the ball 30+ times in certain games, but they was losing. Because Jarvis and Baker had that connection. Baker then OBJ didn't have that connection. Like, don't be surprised, Polo, if you see OBJ go somewhere else and end up putting up better numbers he did with a better quarterback than Baker Mayfield. Like I understand you behind Baker, like you believe in Baker, but I said, but I ain't the only one talking like this. They think Baker, like certain people think Baker don't give a damn. He just trying to he don't give a damn about trying to win Super Bowls, nothing like that. He care about being deserved right now. They beat the best team. Don't you think Beckham understands if he goes to a different team, he got kick that Eagles to the door because he knows it may be his last chance to prove to everybody that he ain't no ain't no sucker, ain't no buster. And Baker at this point in his career, he got to come back way stronger than he ever has next year. He got like this year, they may not make the playoffs, but next year he got to come back way stronger. He can't be bullshitting next year. because Baker is going to get his big time money deal. With that's going to hold the Cleveland Browns hostage for the next 5 years, because you ain't going to be able to sign certain players and making your defense weaker, and you may have trouble signing some old line help. Because they've been working on Baker Mayfield deal since the season started, Polo. Just like they're working on Lamar Jackson deal. But I understand, but this is my opinion. Polo. I feel that OBJ is going to probably go somewhere else and put up better numbers than he ever did at Cleveland. He didn't want to be in Cleveland in the first place, but they traded him there because he had no but they forced him to go to Cleveland in the trade because he said he wanted to leave the Giants, and the Giants like, man, we're gonna send you anywhere you gonna go. We gonna send you to Cleveland because we don't care. And the Giants, when you go somewhere where you really don't want to be at, it's the type of thing that's going to happen. Look at Randy Moss when he was when we playing for the Raiders. Really, he didn't want to be there, but he had no choice at the time. And when he got traded to the Patriots and played with Tom, probably one of his best seasons you ever seen from Randy Moss, other than the Minnesota Vikings season, because he was like a brand whole new receiver. Like this Sunday, and that's another thing right there. He got shoulder issues. You don't know how bad those shoulder issues are, Polo. You're gonna give a quarterback a certain amount of top five. You're gonna give a quarterback top five money with shoulder issues. This is not Drew Brees. He can't bounce. This is not Drew Brees. Yeah, he bounced back from a very shoulder injury, but he don't got the same type of offensive coordinator he does in New Orleans with Sean Payton. Like, let me ask you something, Polo. If you was a GM of a football team and you knew your quarterback had some shoulder issues, would you actually pay him top five money, make him the highest paid quarterback in the NFL? Because if you pay him that, not only as the GM, you taking that risk that he gonna lead your team to the promised lands. But if he don't, you're gonna lose your job, lose your paycheck, not able to feed your family. And if I'm Baker Mayfield, I would stop doing commercials and focus more on trying to improve my game. Look at more game film. Work on my footsteps. Work on my passing skills instead of trying to do those so many commercials with your wife. But he gotta make his money while he can. why people feel like he's popular. I'm gonna break something down, another thing down too. If the original Cleveland Browns would have stayed in Cleveland, they wouldn't have had those issues. If the owner would have sold the team to Baltimore, maybe the Cleveland Browns would be what the Baltimore Ravens is today. The team is always curious. That recap of the morning. So right now, Odell Beckham is on the waiver wire, and the teams who can probably get him are the Jazz, the Eagles, the Broncos, Seahawks, the Panthers, Chargers, Steelers, Washington, and Bengals. Whoo! If Odell go to the Bengals with that LSU connection, oh boy! Can you imagine that? Odell and the Bengals with Chase, the quarterback. Hey, he got a strong connection with those guys, and that would be something. There's no way I can see Odell Beckham going to the Jaguars. He actually want to have a chance to play in the playoffs. He ain't going to no team where you won't get no chance to make the playoffs. He's not going to the Jazz. He's not going to the Eagles. He probably goes to the Chargers. He's not going to the Washington football team. So, whatever happened to Beckham? So we're probably gonna find out on Monday if Beckham, whatever team Beckham gonna go to. My odds on favor is he probably will end up being a Bengal, a Chief, a Niner, or the Chargers, or the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's my honest opinion. But I just want to get my thoughts out there across. I'll probably go live again, but this time we talk some baseball because the Yankees have made some major moves. And I want to talk about that because I am Louthewritersports. I do talk about all the other sports, baseball, basketball, and hold up. Let me talk about this whole Aaron Rodgers thing real quick. So Aaron Rodgers lied about taking the piccolo jab, and he's not getting crucified like Kyrie Irving. Really? That's how he is. So it's it's okay for him to laugh, but it's not okay for Kyrie. But it's not. But when it comes to Kyrie telling the truth, he gets crucified. And Stephen A. Smith, you're a coward. You know that you're a coward and a company man. You don't keep the same energy like you kept it on Kyrie Irving. Jay Williams called you out on that, and you had no comeback. It shows what kind of person you really are. It shows me you care more about your cash, your reputation than you do about any other thing. So the way I see it, you're a punk bitch. I hope ESPN fires you, which they will not do because you love kissing their butt. You love doing everything they tell you to do. So that's all I gotta say on that one. Other than that, thank Polo, Super Tide World for coming back. And thank for all the support I've been getting since I've been doing this. Hopefully I can do a better job so y'all can so we can go on live panel chat about these certain things. Other than that, I want to be the guy that talk NFL with everybody. I want to be the guy who talk NFL, NBA, baseball, wrestling, boxing, like any sport that y'all want to really talk about. Other than that, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let people know about my page. And I'll talk to y'all probably late tonight, tomorrow. Other than that, peace.